Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Bramlett, and I would like to welcome you to Educational Technology. I'm very happy to be your facilitator for this course. Today I just want to go through a few things and make sure you understand some of these first assignments and some of the things that I am wanting you guys to do. I will try to make videos as much as possible. I know they're really helpful. I can make videos from my home. I actually don't have office hours this summer, but I am available through email, through Canvas. You will be able to get in touch with me. We could also Zoom if you would like to. I think there's a way to do that through Canvas as well. So if you don't understand something, please reach out to me and let me know sooner rather than later, because as you have already figured out, this is a very fast-paced course. So let's start by looking to the left. You see home, modules, announcements, grades, and syllabus. Most people go through the assignments to find what is due. I'm asking you not to. I'm asking you to go through the modules because everything is in order and it is a lot easier to understand if you go through the modules, and you won't miss directions and things like that. So let's go ahead and go to the Start Here module. I have put in my introduction. Like I said, I am a new teacher here at ASU BB. This was my first year. I started in August of last year. So this is my first intersession course to teach. I am a former middle school teacher. I taught science and English at Payburn Middle School. I have a husband who is also a teacher, and we have 2 children. I like to write in my free time, and I really love art, and I like graphic design and things like that, as you can tell probably by what I bring into the class. Okay, so this is where you are supposed to put in your introductions, and most of you have already done that, so good job. All right, let's go back to modules. This is the child maltreatment training form, and just simply put, if you have already done this in a different class, all you have to do is go to Submit Assignment, go to Text Entry, and then put completed in spring, let's say 2019, and then you hit Submit Assignment and you're done. Now if you haven't done this yet, you need to watch the video, then download the PDF, which is right here, sign it, and either take a photo and send it to me, bring it to my office, or you can scan it and send it to me. And how you do that is you scan it, take a picture, save it onto your computer or your phone, choose File, and then you add it onto this box right here, and you hit Submit Assignment. Okay, let's go to Module again. I'm going to leave. Now these are the free user accounts that you need to have for this class. The first one is Gmail. We all may already have a Gmail, and that's fine, and you can use your Gmail if it has your name in it. But what I would like for everyone to do that doesn't have a Gmail is create one for this class. And by doing so, you have all of these wonderful apps that you can use. There's a whole console of things that are free and very easy to use. We'll be using Google Classroom, which is here. We'll be using Google Drive a lot, photos, YouTube, things like that. So the first thing you need to do is to get that Gmail address and then send me your address. The next thing is Canva, and you can click on Canva and it'll take you right here. Canva is a design app. It is one of my very favorite things to use. I have a lot of apps and websites that I like to use, but this is one of my all-time favorites. If you've taken my classes before, you probably recognize some of these things because I make lots of graphics to go into my Canvas shells and to go into the things we do as a club and as a program. I do a lot of those, like y'all have probably seen that around campus. I do a lot of these things on Canva. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next thing, which is Pixabay. Pixabay, it's Pixabay. Pixabay is just an image database, and you can put a term here. Ooh, that guy is scary looking. Okay, page not found. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. Alright, so all of these images are free. You can use them without having to put the photographer and that kind of. You can use them without having to put the photographer or the author. It's kind of a. We're going to talk about fair use and plagiarism and things like this, but with Pixabay, you do not have to. You do not have to tell who the photographer is. You can, but you don't have to. Alright, so those are the 3 accounts that you need. Let's go back to modules. Like I said, don't go by the assignments, go by the modules. Now this is module 1, and all the modules will probably work in the same way. Some of them won't have videos though, so they're not necessarily in the same manner. I have videos on a few, but not all of them. You have a certain reading in the textbook. In this case, it's pages 2 through 24. And then I pulled out specific terms that you need to know for the midterm. Now, the midterm will be proctored, but the final is not. The final is actually your final website, and that suffices as your final grade, or your final exam is the website, basically. Okay, so as you see, read this chapter, know these terms, and watch the video. Then your first assignment is the class welcome letter. In the letter, you are just going to make a very simple welcome letter, not unlike one you've probably already seen, just telling a little bit about yourself. And since you don't have a classroom yet, you can make that part up. Just say, you know, this is Mrs. Bramlett's science class or whatever. Here's an example, and this is my own from when I was a teacher, and you are welcome to use that for ideas. And if you have any other questions about it, just let me know. The next assignment is kind of like the last one. It's just very simple graphic design, and it's a open house flyer. Now, to do that, the easiest way to me is to just make a Canva design. So by doing that, you go to Canva, go to create a design, just go to document, and then you choose one of the free ones. I'm just going to choose something like that. And then you can actually go through and do whatever you want for the background. Do a photo. I'm just going to take this one because I had it out there. And then just change it to open house, and then put your name. And just, be creative. Do whatever you want as long as you follow the guidelines. There is just, hundreds of different pictures and things that you can use. Just really cool. So just be very creative with that. Okay, so that is Module 1. If you have any questions at all, feel free to contact me, and I will talk to you soon.